Hello everybody, I'm April. Today's date is January 6th, 2014. My last video was Christmas Day, which was late, and this one should have been done last Wednesday, but I wanted to wait. I got my first fill on the 2nd. I was so excited. I know a lot of you people on YouTube are like, oh yeah, Phil, no big deal. You know, I'm weird. My doctor even says I'm weird. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And when I went in, I weighed 194.5 or 6, something like that, but 194. And they were really proud that I'd gone through 3 holidays, and instead of gaining, I still continued to lose. And he asked me, he says, have you been eating less, or how have you been eating? And I said, well, I've been following the I see it, I eat it diet over the holidays. And he just laughed. And he says, what do you mean? I said, well, we made peanut butter balls and cookies and fudge, and I saw it, I ate it. Like I said, I got my first fill. It was so awesome. When we went in, he was training a student to do the fills. I guess she's going to be there doing fills from now on. And he asked me, he says, would you like her to do the fill, or do you want me to do the fill? This being your first fill, I'll let you decide. And I looked at him and I said, as long as you numb me, I don't care who sticks me with a needle. And he looks at me and he says, there'll be no numbing today. And he says, I guess I'll do it. And he pulls out this needle, and I try not to look. I got tattoos. Tattoo guns don't bother me. But when you pull out needles that are like, they look like they're that long, this girl wants to run. He's like, oh, it'll be okay. It won't feel nothing. He's asking me about Ralph, my naked dog, and he's trying to keep my mind off this needle. And he's like, okay, and he reaches in and he's feeling for my port, and he has the girl feel for my port, and he's explaining as he goes, and he's like, all right, I'm going to count to 3, and then you'll feel a stick. And he says, you'll feel a pop. That's just me finding the port. And he says, then I'll start the fill, and I'm going to explain everything as it goes. And I'm thinking, oh, this is pretty cool, you know, because I'm weird. I loved it when they pulled that little tube out, and there's like a little snake zooming around in my belly. That was pretty awesome. Anyway, he's like, 1, and right when he says 2, he pokes me. He didn't even get to 3. And I kind of jumped a little bit, and he's like showing the girl, you know, oh, here's the port. And he's like, now for the pop. And he hits that port, and it did. It popped, and I could feel it in my ribs. It was so awesome. It's like it echoed through my chest. It was awesome. And he was explaining to her, you know you got it if air comes back. And then he's putting the saline in, and I could feel my band getting tighter. It was so cool. And I kept telling him this, oh my God, I can feel it. This is really cool. And he just kept saying, you're so weird. And he's told me you'll hear a pop when I pull it back out, and he pulls it out, and it popped again, and I just thought that was the coolest thing in the world. He's like, all right, 2 more steps, maybe 3. And I looked at him, you just got to sit up, you got to take a sip of water, and he says, it's going to be cold, room temperature, and he says, and you got to hold it down. He says, if you don't hold it down, we're laying you back down and pulling more out. So it's like, okay, and he says, take a small sip, because I don't want you barfing on me. So I take a little sip, and I could feel it. I could feel it hit up top, and then I could feel it go through like it was going through, and it hit the bottom of my stomach. My stomach goes, it was so awesome. So he's like, okay, nothing came up. Go ahead and finish your water. I finished my water up, and I just kept laughing the whole time because it just felt so awesome. And he just kept shaking his head and telling me I was weird. But my first experience with Phil was really cool. I'm not scared of doing it again. I don't like the needle poke, but it was really cool. It'll be cool from now on. Yesterday, I weighed 192.4 on the scale. So that's a total loss of 38 pounds so far. 2 more pounds, and I get another charm for my bracelet. Got quite a bit going. I'm excited for hitting 40 pounds. Non-scale victories. If anybody knows me, you know I dress in sweatpants, stretchy pants, t-shirts with dead men, black, just Grim Reaper, skeletons, things like that, concert shirts. That's how I've always dressed. Except when I was younger, before I was, me and my cousin Tawny, she always had the coolest clothes, and I always wanted to wear her clothes. She had this denim dress that, when I was 17, my ex-husband promised me, you ever get down small enough to wear that dress, I'll buy you one. And I could never do it. Never, ever, never, ever. I loved my cousin Tawny's clothes. She dressed like a girl. I dressed like a tomboy. And I always wanted to be able to dress like she did. And you see today, it's a girl shirt. It's still kind of black, but it's a girl shirt. My hair's down because this drives me crazy. My friend Sean up the road, she's been going and getting me clothes because she knows she goes up to Interfaith and to Goodwill because she knows I won't spend money on clothes. I won't buy any more clothes until I'm happy when I get to staying steady one size, I'm not shooting for a weight, I'm shooting for a size. I want to be a medium. I want to be able to walk in any store and be able to buy something, whether it be a little big or a little small, I want to be confident enough to walk into any store and say, oh, I like that shirt, and not have to go in there and find the biggest size they've got and cross my fingers that it fits. She's been buying me or picking up sweaters and things like this, and for our anniversary I wore a skirt. First time I've wore a skirt in I can't tell you how long. And I was pretty happy about it. The only thing that everybody got a kick out of is I don't wear high heels. I don't wear girly frilly shoes. I was wearing a silky skirt and a black silky shirt and my Harley Combat boots. Yeah, that was quite the sight, but I love my boots. I'm trying to dress better. I cleaned out my closet. I bet I got rid of probably 60 shirts, black concert shirts, Deadman shirts, stuff like that. And I put new hangers in, and they're color-coded. The green hangers have got girl clothes on them. The blue hangers have got t-shirts on them. The white hangers have got sweatshirts on them. So I'm trying. I'm trying to learn to be dressed like a girl. I got notes so I don't forget because I have brain farts. I did get all my vitamins. I've got multivitamins, calcium, B12, biotin, and fiber, which took fiber twice, and I ain't taking it again. Let me tell you what. Things I'm excited about. Of course, I'm excited about losing so much weight. I feel better dressing. I guess the better I dress, the better I feel. How am I feeling? Depression and stuff, I'm doing good. I'm doing good with my attitude and stuff like that. Problems eating after and before my fill. Before my fill, I couldn't eat bread. Hot dog buns, hamburger buns, things like that, I couldn't eat them. Still, it ain't happening, so no big deal. I think that's everything on my list. I want to say thank you to my Aunt Debbie. She called me a few days ago to tell me how proud of me she was. And I feel bad. I made her cry because she was so happy for me. Yes, come here. And stop. You can sit here, but you gotta stop. My grandmother's proud. My cousin's proud. I'm happy. And I want them all to know that I am happy. I do feel better. Right now, I'm ready to take this little doggy and go put him in his box because he's not minding. I don't know, I'm happier. I'm gonna try. It never seems to fail when I try to do my videos. Somebody's always here or something's always going on. But I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get them in so that my family in Michigan and friends and people wherever they're at that keep track of me can see how I'm doing instead of texting me and saying, hey, what's up? Johnny got me a camera for Christmas because I've been putting, stop, Ralphie! I've been putting all my photos on my cell phone, you know, the side face, front face, all that good stuff. I've been putting them on my phone and transferring them to a file on my computer. Johnny got me a camera for Christmas so I can stop using my cell phone. And if any of you know me, know my mom, or knew my mama, Vicky, know that we really like doing crafts. And Felicity, my daughter, I love my Lissy cake, enjoys doing crafts also. And for Christmas, I got her. Actually, I got it because I thought it was really cool. And I got it for her. A rubber band loom to make bracelets. And I've been playing with it, making bracelets. Some of them turn out really cool. Some of them are experimental and just kind of turn out funny. Don't get this one. These little things are sharp. This one's the one they sell at Walmart and Target and Toys R Us and all them good places. I mean, it's a good loom, don't get me wrong, but it's sharp. Okay? I went and I bought myself this one. Edges are round, they're not sharp. Felicity and I got a whole bunch of rubber bands. So we sit and we make rubber band bracelets together. And it's something we can do together. I get down on the floor, which I don't normally do, because anybody that knows when you're bigger, getting on the floor is hard to get back up. Johnny helps me get back up, so I try to get down and spend more time with Lissy. I get on the Xbox and spend more time with her. My grumpy ass weasel is on the Xbox making all kinds of noise. Surprisingly, he's not talking. So, I can't wait. It's cold outside. It's like 4 degrees outside. I hate being cold. I hate it. So I can't ride my bicycle. I haven't been out walking, so as soon as it warms up just a little bit more, I'll get outside and get to ride my bike. Felicity can't wait, so she can ride her bike too. And I'm very proud of everybody I watch on YouTube. I'm really proud. Just son of a bean. Of everybody that's doing good. Erica Hoffer, she's doing awesome. I watched a video this morning. She's very excited. I can hear it in her voice. I can see it in her face that she's happy about her weight loss. She's happy about how, like I am, clothes are fitting, and I'm proud of her. I'm happy for her. So I just want to say thank you to all those people who have subscribed, who will subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has left comments or will leave comments. Thank you to my friends and family. I love you guys. I hope to hear from you soon. And like I said, I'm going to schedule a time to where school should start if it ever warms up down here in Kentucky. If it gets cold and they think it might snow, they cancel school. So it was really cold and they thought it might snow last night. So the kids have no school today, and it's supposed to rain, and because it's still cold, we may get ice. So there won't be school tomorrow probably either. Which I'd rather my kids be safe. I understand where they're coming from, but y'all living in Michigan where I grew up, know that you got ass-deep snow and your butt's still going to school. Just take a clean pair of shoes, dry pair of shoes and dry pair of socks and pants and walk your ass to school. I think that's it. The video's going on 14 minutes now. So I'll say goodbye, and I will try, cross my fingers, knock on wood, to start getting more videos up and doing better. Thank you. Y'all have a great day. Talk to you soon.